Hey, what's going on, YouTube crew? How's everyone doing today? Hey, this is Memorial Day. Off today. Yeah, that's right. I finally got a day off, and it's not raining. Finally. But anyway, hey, I got something I want to ask everybody here. I got something I want to ask you guys here. Does a specific brand of motorcycle do better on your channel? I've been looking at a few videos, and I've heard this by some other people. I've even said it myself a while back in some videos. Does the brand of motorcycle make your channel better or worse? That's what I want to know. We're going to talk about that a little bit here. But first, I think I'm going to take you guys to the crossroads because remember the old story of Robert Johnson? They say he went to the crossroads and learned how to play the guitar like nobody else, made a deal with the devil. Well, we have a crossroads that I'm going to right now. And we're going to see if we can make a deal with the devil to make my channel better. How about that? Yeah, we're going to go to the crossroads and we're going to sit and talk a bit. It's really not the crossroads. It's more like back in the day, they call it the 5 points. But we're going to pretend it's the crossroads. And we're going to stop there and talk. Nice, beautiful day though, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And me and the wife went out earlier today and rode around. Didn't get off too far. Not like we wanted to, but didn't make any plans. All right, here we are, guys. We're at the crossroads. Let's get us a good spot here. I think I'm gonna stop right here. I think it's perfect. All right, let's lean the bike to the side and tell you what, let's switch cameras so you guys can see my mug and I can talk to you a little bit better. How about that? Let's do that. All right, guys, we at the crossroads here, as you can see. Let's go back to the question here. Does the brand of motorcycle you ride make or break your channel? Now, maybe it does, maybe it don't. I don't know. I'm thinking, and my total opinion here is that it should be all about the content that you make that should make or break your channel. Shouldn't have anything to do with, let's sit this right here. That's perfect. Shouldn't have to do anything with the type of bike that you ride. Because if you've read some of my comments, the only thing I care about is that front wheel and that back wheel. That's it. That front wheel and that back wheel, and you fine with me. We can ride all day, baby. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you ride a Honda Gold Wing. I don't care if you ride a Harley Davidson or Suzuki. I don't care if it's a 1973, a 1959, or 2025, or 1985. I don't care what age or brand of motorcycle you ride. If you want to ride with me, I'm down. Hey, we ain't out there trying to race. And I'm not going to be riding 100 or 200 miles per hour. We're going to be riding normal cruising speed. If you can ride 65, 70 miles an hour, we good to go. But still, the question is, does the brand of motorcycle make or break your channel? Well, now, I want to say maybe it does or maybe it doesn't. Because What's going on, brother? A lot of people coming by. I ride a Kawasaki Vulcan, and I was a little bit ashamed of riding my Kawasaki Vulcan at one time because I was always in a field of Harley Davidson riders. You know, these cats ride up on their Harley Davidsons, and I kind of felt out of place. But as it's going and going and going, I don't care anymore. You know, if I pull up on my Kawasaki, you on your Harley, and you feel like, hey, you're not part of our crowd, hey, you let me know. I'll go. That's all. I'll get out your way in a heartbeat. But it's not all about that to me. Shouldn't be about that to you. You know, I know a lot of people get caught up in the brand new bikes. You got to have the 2024, the 2025s. Hey, baby, I'm getting the 2026. You know, you look at the YouTube videos out here now, and that's what you see a lot on these channels now. Everybody out here talking about, hey, this is my new bike. This is what I got. And if that's your claim to fame of, you know, your channel is a new bike, then, hey, I kind of feel sorry for you. But maybe you feel sorry for me because you're getting what you want. And maybe I'm not. But, hey, I don't really care. I don't care. And I know you guys are going to say, hey, ain't you contradicting yourself because haven't you been riding Harley Davidsons and different, and you want to bring a new bike to the channel? Yes, I do want to bring a new bike to the channel. And yes, I have been test riding different Harley Davidsons. I've never owned a Harley Davidson. And I'll be honest with you, I never felt that I needed to own a Harley Davidson until maybe last year when I started riding with everybody. Now, I'm going to tell you, I used to ride with a club, and everybody in that club rode a Harley Davidson. But I'll be honest to God, tell you the truth. With this club, no one ever cared that I rode a different motorcycle. Back then, I was riding a Suzuki. They didn't care one iota. The only thing they asked is that you keep up. That's it. Now, this is a club, a motorcycle MC club that's been around for many, many, many years. And no one cared about the style of bike that I rode. But as soon as I started doing my YouTube channel, I started noticing that the brand of motorcycle you rode is an issue. You know, you might not think so, but look at your channels. And I've said this before in some video. I don't know what video it was, but I said the Harley guys was getting all the love on the channels. And it's true. They are. I don't know if it's because it's just a big Harley community, which it may be. Or everyone just loves the Harley Davidson so much that, hey, they just got to have it. Let's flip you around real quick. That's my boy. Now that's a nice bike right there. I think that is a Suzuki. Let's check him out. That's a nice bike. I like that bike. Sounds good too. But I was looking at that bike and now that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. I looked at that bike and I really like that bike, just looking at it. And I know it's not a Harley Davidson. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like a Kawasaki. It sounded good and looked good to me. But, drop my dadgum towel here. But yeah, but is the motorcycle community really that petty about the brand of bike that you ride on your videos or that you decide to showcase? It's crazy. Crazy to me. Oh. Big old flatbed here. But yeah, I think it's pretty crazy that people shun you because of the bike that you ride on your videos. Yeah, I look at all kinds of videos, especially bike videos, and maybe it's just me because I ride a Metro, and I have ridden, different bikes. And I'm gonna tell you, I like the Iron Horse, great bike. But what is it about being brand prejudiced? Kind of crazy that some people are brand prejudiced when it comes to motorcycles on YouTube. Hey, leave it down in the comments. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about the subject? Do you prefer to just only watch content with just Harley riders? Or do you watch content with anybody that's riding a motorcycle? I like to know. Yeah, I like to know how many of you just only want to watch a certain brand of motorcycle content. And yeah, I will give it to Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson puts on the dog for their consumers. They have big events at their dealerships. Some of the metric dealerships don't have jack. They don't do anything at their dealerships but sell you a motorcycle if you want one. Now, Harley has their Harley anniversary up in Milwaukee. That's a big old shindig. And Harley's always giving stuff, maybe doing this and that for their customers. But, we all know what that's all about. It's about selling product, building up the product to sell to people, whether it's good or bad. People will buy it anyway, They complain about it, but yet they still buy it because that's the thing to buy. It's like a pair of Air Jordan sneakers. Can you tell me why is a pair of Air Jordan sneakers worth $250 or $300 or whatever? I remember back when I was in high school, the shoe that was popular back then was Pro Kids. Now that's telling you a whole lot about my age. And Dr. J's and Chuck Taylors. And you know how much a pair of Dr. J's cost back then? $32. Or $36 at another store. But that was about the going price for a nice pair of leather Dr. J's. Yep, I had a pair. Pro Kids, which was just a cloth shoe similar to a Chuck Taylor. That shoe was listed at probably about $30. Chuck Taylor's was probably $24, $27, if I can remember correctly. But anyway, all those shoes were under $50. And what made them special? Advertisement. That's what made those shoes special. Advertisement. And if you like the person that was endorsing them. I was a Dr. J fan, so you knew I was going to wear some Dr. J's. I don't know who endorsed Pro Kids. I don't know if anybody did, but that was just a great name everybody liked. Now, I know I'm getting far away from motorcycle right now, but that's just an example of how the brands work. Harley Davidson hitting you with the fat stick of those brands. There ain't nothing wrong with that, because that's what it's all about. Selling your brand to the people. And I don't blame them. It's just like right now. I'm trying to sell this video to you guys. Well, not literally selling it to you guys, but I'm trying to give you content that you are interested in, that you might like, so you will subscribe to the channel, leave a lot of comments, and build my reputation up on YouTube. That's what it's all about. That's what Harley Davidson does. But it's still, the question is, when it comes to motorcycles, why are we so snobbish on brands? Because a Honda motorcycle has two wheels. It has a front wheel and a back wheel and handlebars and a seat and a gas tank. Harley Davidson, two wheels. It's got a front wheel, back wheel, handlebars, gas tank, and a seat. Suzuki, same thing. Kawasaki, same thing. BMW, same thing. Yamaha, same thing. All these motorcycles that are built are basically the same thing. They do the exact same thing to get you from one place to the other. Some look a little bit better than others. Some that you can do more to than others. But it's still, at the end of the day, it's a motorcycle. So, leave it in the comments, guys, about what do you think about this topic. And again, the topic is, does a motorcycle brand make or break your channel? Watch this boy, he's sliding in here for you truckers. Boy, hit that curve like a big dog, didn't stop one bit. Thumbs up to all you truck drivers out there. But yeah, leave it in the comments. I'd like to hear from you guys. What makes or breaks a YouTube channel? Harley Davidson gets all the love? Hey, till next time, guys, I'm D-Rob. And like I always say in the videos, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hey, something a little different this time in the ending. Peace, love, and hair grease. I heard that a while back. You guys have a good one. See you next time. Oh yeah, before I close out, since we're at the crossroads and we want to do like Robert Johnson, we'll see if it works and this video blows up. And we'll test the crossroad theories. And if this video doesn't blow up, that means the crossroads theory is not real and Robert Johnson did not meet the devil. All right, guys, next time.